everyone, and welcome to my 7th video on the channel, where this is the video after the quadratic equations mini-series, after the bonus part. Make sure to watch all those videos. And since there's a bonus part and they didn't have any practice problems, what we're gonna have is but for this video we won't have any answers to previous questions, so we can jump right into the video. But before you do that, please make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content that I think you really like, just like this and all my other videos. So without further ado, let's get on to the lesson. This lesson is about plotting linear equations on the coordinate plane. So this is the coordinate plane, where this horizontal axis, as I like to call, actually no, that's the technical term, but anyway, you just call it axis. This line is the x-axis, okay, and this vertical line is the y-axis. Now these two lines extend infinitely in each direction. I just drew a little bit because I can't draw infinite. I don't have infinite space on this whiteboard. And linear equations, as you already might have learned, are things like x plus 2 is equal to something. In this case, it's going to be y. 2x is equal to y. 550x plus 770 is equal to y, and so on. You probably learned that already in pre-algebra, but I just wanted to clarify that for you. And the way to do that is to just, okay, I have x is equal to 0, then y is equal to this. X is equal to 1, y is equal to this. And after you have all the points plotted, we can connect them with the line. I think that this would actually be easier to solve if I showed you a couple examples. For today, these are our 4 examples to plot these 4 linear equations, and I'm going to show you how to do each one, starting with the first example. X plus 3 is equal to y. First, let's draw the coordinate plane, the 2 axes. Let's have, and of course, this is actually the origin, as you might have known from pre-algebra, 0, 0. So let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Why not just add -6? Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's draw a little extra. Make the 6. And -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Let's just draw a little more, and -6. So what we're going to do is substitute multiple values of x, so like x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, and plot them on the coordinate plane and connect a line to draw the line. So let's start with x is equal to 0. Y becomes 3. So on this line, x is equal to 0 because it's the origin, x is equal to 0. And y is equal to 3, so we go 3 units up. Boom. Here. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 4 because 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. X is equal to 2, and y is equal to 5. That becomes over here. X is equal to 3, and y is equal to 6 becomes over here. But we're not done yet, because we also have to explore the negative ones. If x is equal to -1, y is equal to 2. If x is equal to -2, y is equal to -1. If x is equal to -3, y is equal to 0. If x is equal to -4, y is equal to -1. If x is equal to -5, y is equal to -2. And if x is equal to -6, y is equal to -3. So what we're going to do is, as always, we're just going to draw a line. I know it might not look perfectly straight, but like, this is the best I can do considering I'm on a Microsoft whiteboard right now, drawing with my Apple Pencil. So that's pretty much the rough line. So if we want to draw it again, it would look like this, where we have the point at 0, 3, and this would kind of be like the rough shape of the line. Good. Let's move on to our second example. Our second example is y is equal to 2x. So what we're going to do to plot this is, again, we have to draw the coordinate plane. Let's make it a little bit smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4. So what we have here is if y is equal to 2x and we substitute x is equal to 0, what we get is y is equal to 0, right at the origin. If we substitute x is equal to 1, we're going to get y is equal to 2. If we substitute x is equal to 2, we're going to get y is equal to 4, and so on. So I'm just going to draw this small line segment over here and put an arrow at the end to signify that we're going to be going on and on and on, all until infinity. If x is equal to -1, y becomes equal to -2. If x is equal to -2, y is equal to -4. So if we draw this line right over here, it becomes like this. A perfectly kind of straight line, which is kind of slightly steeper. And I'll get into that more steepness and everything in my next video. Stay tuned. So the line would kind of look like this. More steep and starting at the origin, 0, 0. All right? Our third example, which I'm just going to pull up now. Our third example is x is equal to 5. This is actually very simple. Trust me, it might seem like, oh my god, x is equal to 5. Wait, but then any value of x would be 5. This is so weird. Trust me, it's going to be really easy for you to solve. All we got to do is first draw a coordinate plane. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2, -3, -4. Let's just make symmetrical, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4. So what we have here is x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5 would only be on this vertical line, right? 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, and all the way like that. So all we would have to do is draw a vertical line that intersects at this 5 point. That's x is equal to 5. It's really simple. Our fourth and final example is y is equal to -1. This is also equally simple as x is equal to 5. Let me just plot it for you as shown below. All right. We have the coordinate plane with, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3, 4. Sorry, just ignore that. -1, -2, -3, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we got to do is, all right, 0, -1, 1, -1, 2, -1. So it's basically the same thing as x is equal to 5, except we're going to draw a horizontal line. Now you might be like, wait, isn't horizontal for x and vertical for y? But if you have these types of equations, just switch it up. Trust me, if you remember that trick in mind, it'll save you a lot of time, a lot of hassle, and a lot of energy. So what we can do here is we can just plot y is equal to -1, my bad, as a horizontal line going through the -1. And it's that simple. That's our fourth example. Of course, none of our videos are complete without having some practice problems. Our 4 practice problems for today is number 1, plot x minus 2 is equal to y. Number 2, plot 3x is equal to y. Number 3, plot x is equal to 3. And number 4, plot y is equal to 2. These will be our 4 examples for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.